Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Liz Kamal. If you're new here, hi, welcome to the Live and Love family. How you doing? So in today's video, we're doing a sit down kind of video. I'm honestly getting ready just to shoot TikTok videos. Of late, I've been in the hang of doing TikTok videos. I just find them so fun at the moment. I don't know why, but I'm just enjoying the whole thing about TikTok and their videos. It's just so fun for me. And as I get ready, we're going to be chatting about a few things: pandemic, business, money, savings, investment, like all this good stuff. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and now let's get into today's video. And also comment down below. Let's discuss. Like from Jan all the way to March, I've dedicated myself to be consistent because my goal was to get to 1K. Now when I hit 1K, I was like, okay, now God, what next? I just felt the pressure to create more and the pressure to do more. I'm sorry, last week I just dropped a weird video, me doing a DIY, but I really loved DIY of this thing. Honestly, it's such a beautiful piece for your room or for your house. You can easily DIY that. Also, someone asked me, I remember before we move on, if these candles are actually scented. No, they are not, but I love the aesthetic thing when I'm shooting. I just bought these ones from Maduka. I think they usually go for 15 shillings. For me, it's just the aesthetics, but hopefully we will buy like scented ones, because these ones, after we malza shoot, you're usually feeling lightheaded and something doesn't feel that good. So yeah, so thank you so much guys for 1K subscribers. I'm happy. Another thing that I would like us to talk about is the pandemic, guys. You know, last year when this whole lockdown happened, okay, I had just started my business. I had just quit doing vet work. So I had just started my business, because I started my business, I think, on March. If it wasn't March 3rd, it was March 13th. I was so excited. Then the whole pandemic thing happened, and Tumba things started happening. And at first, actually, that moment, I didn't panic because the business was still new. I had not invested everything in that business. I had just started. I was on the groove of starting everything. Then everything stopped. So we had to take a break. We were literally just in our houses the whole time. But let me tell you, on Friday, when I heard that there was going to be a lockdown, and some counties have been locked down, and that affected me. Because last year and this year, I am totally a different person with different responsibilities. Honestly speaking, at this time in my life, there's certain amount of money that needs to come in and come out. And I was like, okay, now we go on a whole house lockdown. Now what happens? And this actually created some fear in me, because I was like, okay, we are going in a lockdown. That means my business is about to go down. And I was like, okay, how about I think of something, or I think of starting up a business or starting up something that someone else doesn't have control of. You know why I'm saying my business someone else is in control? It's because, for example, mtumba ikifungwa, port ndo kuna bills. So port ikifungwa, that means the bills are not coming to Nairobi. Mtumba haifiki Nairobi. Ama ikifika Nairobi, it's becoming a bit expensive. Now the people in the market wanaogopa kuibuy because they're like, hakuna pesa. Will people even buy it? So like my business is being controlled by other people, and that made me feel like I need to come up with other ideas or need to invest in something else whereby someone else doesn't have control of. Honestly speaking, right now in my life, I have so many responsibilities. I have chamas. I don't know if you guys have chamas. For me, honestly, I was a huge investor or a huge saver in the bank last year, but I don't know, I just stopped. I felt like I am losing so much money saving in the bank, because, for example, if you've not saved a certain amount of money by the end of the year, your money undergoes, there's a lot of inflation. Basically, mom introduced me to different chamas, which I really enjoy. It's been an amazing way for me to save, and I've been able to do different things using chama money. It's like saving 3K every single month or saving 6K every single month by just putting it in a chama, and you will be able to get it back probably after 6 months, after 5 months, after even 10 months, depending on how many people you have in the chama. And someone asked me in a video I think it was to Sense of Leave, or I think it was the time I was reviewing my vision board. Last year I was able to buy plots, and honestly the way I was able to buy those plots is via chamas. I was able to save money from June to December. It wasn't easy because, hey, I'll go to town and see KFC and I'm like, I'm blind to you. Hey, because you know your goal. And I was actually talking to my mom's friend, and she's heavy on land banking. She's so heavy on land banking. Even my mom is not that heavy on land banking. Actually, my mom has come to believe in land banking after I actually did it. She's so heavy on it, and she was telling me she bought pieces of land somewhere in Juja, like, I don't know, 5 years ago. By the time she was buying those pieces of land, it was like 50K, 100K. And right now, she actually sold those pieces of land. And imagine it's 40 by 80. She had like 15. And I was like,
I never expected it.
She was able to sell like 10 of them to 1 million, 1 million, 1 million. That atakisikia land somewhere is going for 500K. Ataenda buy. She believes that land banking is not a business that will make you money immediately, but eventually it's gonna make you money. That's how she believes, and that's how she was able to convince me to start doing land banking. Honestly, for me, my goal, I'm 24. My goal is by the time I hit at 28, God willing, let's even say 30. I have like 30 plots, honestly. 30. Such that I know by the time I'm 30 and I want to probably start doing bigger things, bigger things. And I'm talking about bigger money, like I need 5M. I'm just like, okay, niko na land Riru. Riru land saying how much? 10 million. That's my goal. That's my goal. Guys, let me do my brows off camera, then we come and continue. So I'm done with my brows. I honestly just love how they look. I don't know if they're uniform or not, but they're gonna work for what I want them to work. So we were talking about land banking and everything. Honestly, I am so excited to actually see now influencers are actually influencing land banking. Kina Kita Crest, Kina Wakavinye, Celestine Dinda. I am actually so excited about it, and I hope even us young people or millennial can hop onto it. One thing about land banking is you have to be sure. Honestly, you have to do your homework nicely before you actually invest your money in getting a land from people you actually don't know. You might buy something and just buy wind or just buy air, because let me tell you, we're also living in a generation and in a time where people don't care. As long as they make the money at the end of the day, they don't care how they made it. So just do your homework. It's just like any other investment. Another investment that I was so excited about was money market fund. And honestly, Sagi, I'm just like, I am having I usually have a hate-love relationship with money market fund. It's the same way you can save money in a circle, but now you're able to make a certain amount of interest. Not that much, because probably, let's say you save, how much? 5K. 5K, you're able to earn 14%, not monthly, honey, annually. So the more you save, the more you're able to earn in interest and everything. That's why I just have a love-hate relationship with the money market fund, because I feel like it's a long term. As long as you're not making that much money, you can take forever to save this money. But it's still, my friend was arguing with me and telling me it's still the same way, such that if you're able to make an M in 5 years, that's the same way probably if you bought land for 100 Gs and you're able to sell it for 1M in 5 years, same profit, just different ways. You're the one to choose, honestly. You're just the one to choose on which way you want to go. I'm currently in a love-hate relationship with my business. It's because I am trying to get a business whereby someone else is not in control. I told you how someone else is in control of this Mtumba thing. So many people are making so much money from the Mtumba thing and from the thrifted clothes kind of thing. So many people. But all industry that I feel with time, it's going to fail, because honestly, there's a lot of politics around it. I don't know. And where politics come in business, it's likely to fail. Same thing, coffee, politics ilingia, kahawa ikaisha. Right now, there's so many politics in tea, now in Asia. Honestly, for me, I feel like if us as Kenyans, now this is besides everything else, if we had leaders who would promote Kenyans getting into farming and doing all manner of cash crops, and also hizi zingine tulikuwa tunaziita nini, domestic ama tulikuwa tuni food crops, our country's economy will rise again. For example, in tea, we are able to make so much money in tea if only tea is well managed in Kenya. Coffee sahi ilisha. Pyrethrum is nowhere to be seen. Cotton is also nowhere to be seen. I feel like if we had leaders to help us, or if our leaders could see the essence in farming and help us manage these things nicely, we are able to make so much money. We import rice, we import corn, literally to import maize, we import sugar, we import so much things, which I feel like we are able to even make them in surplus in our country and even export. I don't know, that's just me. I feel like if we just had people who have same mindset, like whereby we invest heavily in farming, our economy will rise again, because we will be able to make so much money, because so many countries out there are not able to their countries are not able to favor farming. And if we are able to support farming in Kenya and even do it in surplus such that we are able to export it, we are able to make lots of money and our economy will be backed on top. I don't know, just my opinion. Don't mind me. So on farming is another thing that I've been researching on, or business that I've been researching on, and it's actually making people money out here. Last weekend on Saturday, I was able to read the Standard, and I saw this guy who is currently investing in mushrooms. He's using his parents' land. Parents were on a land, Kiambu. And they had a school last year. Last year, as you all know, due to the whole thing, most schools were closed. So the parents decided to close the school. The guy took 3 classrooms and he started planting mushrooms. And he was saying that on the mushrooms take around 3 to 2 months. I can't remember exactly, but I'll look and write it here. I even had to take pictures of that gazette, of that newspaper, because it was very, very interesting for me to see someone is actually making money on something that most people don't think it can actually make money. One exciting thing about mushrooms is that everybody wants to eat something healthy, and people have now developed a tendency and actually a habit to consume mushrooms. And for him, he actually did even the research to know which mushrooms grow well in Kenya and everything. And he was actually saying that after that period, hizo mushrooms zime grow, he's able to make 600k, least 400 to 600k profit from the mushrooms. And I think he's able to plant the mushrooms 3 times or 4 times an year. Yo baby, yo, hata akilipa watu wangapi, tuseme hata abaki tu na profit ya 300k after every 3 months, this guy is able to make 1.2 million self-employed. It's a demanding job, because me, I feel like every job is demanding. Employment demanding, self-employment demanding, trading demanding, everything is demanding. But he's able to make so much profit by something that he's so passionate about. For me, by the way, I'm huge on passion. If I'm not passionate about something, trust me, I will quit. And I won't feel a pain. For so many people, I remember when I quit my job last year, my whole vet thing job last year, my parents were not quite supportive. But for me, if I don't feel the vibe of something, if I'm not passionate about something, trust me, I'm going to quit. I'm not gonna feel sorry. But one thing you need to know is that farming requires a lot of patience. Because this is another thing, just like land banking, just like money market fund, and this patience is one thing that us as millennials, we don't have. Just like anything else, sisi tunatafuta tu something yenye itatumikia money. Leo nimetrade, jioni niko na pesa. Leo nimefanya hivi, jioni niko na pesa. We are looking for things that will make us money so fast. Like for example, for him, he has to wait for 4 months or 3 months for the mushrooms to grow and everything, so that he can make his profits. Same thing, I was actually discussing this with my mom, and she was giving me an example of her friend who actually is planting onions. And she was telling my mom that she invested 40 G's for the onion thing. And by the time I don't know if she's harvested, but I think she's already harvested. With harvesting the whole onion thing, Ali rent a 2-acre kind of land. And after by the time she's harvesting, I feel like she's already harvested, and selling the whole thing, she would have made 300k as profit. 300k, but remember there's still a lot of patience required, because kwa hii 40k alirent land, analipa watu, aliweed, akabuy seeds, akafanya nini, but remember there's still that patience. I don't know, onions takes around 6 months, 5 months to grow, I don't know, but in 6 months she will be able to make 300k. I feel like if us as millennials now sasa tuamue tunarudi kwa shamba, manze, we will start making so much money. Even watermelons have come to learn that they're also making people millions out here. We have kienyeji chickens, they're also making people millions out here. Layers, broilers, pigs, they're making, even cows. Me, I can tell you an example. I used to work from a company that sells chicken, and we had farmers who used to keep broiler chickens, and we had a farmer we used to visit quite a lot. He had like 30k broiler chickens, and it used to pain me because this farmer didn't see the benefit of everything. And the person I used to go with to this farm to manage it, he used to tell me that this farmer is being paid 1.3 million after every 6 weeks. Because ukihesabu 30k chickens, hata tuseme at most the shamba boys or the poultry men wafanye mismanagement, and the chicks at the age of 1 to 7 days or 1 to 14 days die like 3k. Msi amebaki na 27k ama 28k, because hizi chicks zikikuja ziongezewa. So if you times 27,000 broiler chickens, probably anunuliwe hizi at least 200 shillings. Hata tuseme at least 150 shillings. You guys do the math. Hata tuondoe cost of food, cost of labor, cost of everything, cost of water. Seme ni 150 Gs for food, seme tena ni 50 Gs for water, for steamer, for nini. You'll find that this person, at least in 6 weeks, he is able to make almost 600 to 800k, or even 500 to 600k in 6 weeks. So we have like, how many weeks? We have 51 weeks in an year. Ata make ipesa. Seme ata 8 times. So times the 600k at least. 600k times the 8 times umse atakuwa amefanya hii stuff. Yo, you will be able to make 4-point-something million from layers. I mean, from broiler chickens in an year. And this thing is so amazing because you're not there the full time. You have shamba boys, you have what? So you're able to do this job and do something else and make so much money. Like, me, one thing right now I'll advise everybody, ni tuanze kufanya tu farming. Farming is the way forward. Farming is the way forward, honestly. Farming will make you money, but you need a lot of patience. One of my goals this year, honestly, is to have as many money income streams as possible. Because me, the way I'm seeing this economy inanipeleka, honestly, I don't want to see like we're in lockdown and my heart is racing, because, you know, with this job, my kind of job, manze, you don't know, you don't get paid every single month. I don't have a salary, so I have to work my ass off and get ideas of investing my money into something else. But one thing for sure, I'm going to invest in farming. I'm not sure what kind of farming. I wish I could get away niende nione how those mushrooms zinapandwa, because let me tell you, I will be so interested, because I also want to learn how I can do that. I'll actually look at that newspaper and see if he left his contacts there, because that is so fascinating for me, and I love challenges. I don't know, so far in my life I love something challenging, and I feel like the work I'm currently doing, hainipeyo. I usually feel I like working. For me, honestly, I enjoy working. Especially if I'm passionate about something, I like working. And right now, I don't feel like my current job is giving me the challenge that I need. I want to feel challenged. I want to feel like, you know, I want that challenge. I really, really want that challenge. And hopefully we will get something. I'm not gonna quit selling my bags until the government says we won't have any more mtumba in this country. But I still want something challenging for me, because I don't like feeling constant, like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. That fucks up with me badly. Like that can ruin me. That's why I don't think I can manage working in an office, because I'm doing the same thing over and over again. No, that's not me. And honestly, for those people who strive in working in offices, by God bless your souls, manze. Because for me, I don't think I can. I don't think I can. For me, I just want something challenging every single day. Working with clients every single day, getting clients who even think you're crazy, they don't understand the whole hustle thing. That's me. That's where the fun is for me. I know for others, by the way, they just enjoy not getting stressed by clients. They just want their money at the end of the month. So there are people who strive very well by their employment. I have a friend of mine, when you strive perfectly in employment. For me, I'll get sick. I would, especially if it's a 9 to 5 na si field work, ni a 9 to 5 that naenda kwa ofisi, naona the same people. Jehovah, me imagine, that cannot be me. It cannot be me. Na si ati na ni hard, because I believe it's not hard. It's very easy to do like a 9 to 5, but it's not a thing that I'll strive in. So no, thank you. So I'm currently into this new thing that I've been seeing all over, whereby you can use lipstick as your blush. That's what I've done. I use it a bit on my forehead and also a lot on my cheeks, just as blush. Honestly, if you're using a matte lipstick, don't go too heavy, because also it dries up very fast. So take care. Don't put that much, then you can't blend it out. Itakuwa mbaya. If you have like an oily lipstick, it will work perfectly. And also putting your concealer under your foundation, I've learned that it helps you use very little foundation. Another thing that was a bit challenging for me before, that I had to make a habit for me this year, is reading books. Kitambo, I used to find reading books quite difficult for me to sit down and just concentrate and read a book. So a friend of mine introduced me to my first book, which was What Money Woman. Honestly, if you're looking into reading or to start reading, I'll recommend that book. Especially if you are a lady, I'll recommend that book. It's powerful, it's amazing. The way she tells her story, I love it. The way she was able to get out of debt and everything, I love it. And I actually learned one thing from that book. One mistake most of us actually make is living beyond our means. And another thing I'm actually learning this year and trying to learn is actually taking loans and using loans the best way that I can. Because you can take loans and use them in other ways, and you end up paying for a loan that you even the money didn't benefit you because you used it for other things, So I'm actually learning about that. Hopefully it will help me, honestly. Hopefully I'm able to get somewhere I can get a good loan and invest it on something, because I feel like that's why banks are there, to give us loans. And if you are afraid of taking loans, I don't think you will ever be a millionaire, because even this book, the guy was saying that most millionaires are not working with their money, like hatengenezi pesa na pesa yake. And it's so true. Most people making millions out here are using other people's money. You go and put it in the bank, anapigiwa simu naambiwa, imagine kujia kuna pesa imeletwa. One thing that is pushing me to keep reading is, in most billionaires' houses, you'll find drawers or a cabinet of books, and they have invested in knowledge. That's one thing that I want to do this year, investing in knowledge, because I believe that something that is in your mind, it's very, very hard for someone to snatch it away from you. Someone can take away all your wealth, but no one can take away all your knowledge. So if you have the knowledge to create wealth. Even when someone takes away that wealth, you'll be able to create that wealth. Yeah, hopefully I will manage to read like 10 books this year. I was hoping for 12, but you never know. I've already done 3. So I'm hoping by the end of the year I'm like 10, hopefully, because I just want to invest on knowledge heavily, and different books will teach you different things, and these are the things that we need in this life. Me, I just want to make money. Honestly, I just want to make money. I just want to be rich, honey. I just want to be rich. I want to invest in businesses that will always be there every single day. Like, let me tell you, in food industry is a thing yenye itaran watu watakula tu. Pandemic ikuje, nini ikuje, people will always eat. Another thing that is so major is beauty. That's why I was telling you guys to invest in farming, because we will always take tea, we will always take coffee, we will always drink milk, we will always eat corn. Another thing is beauty industry. Right now we are so heavy on beauty industry. Sai, I'm talking to you guys, I'm doing my makeup. These makeup products bought by money. And if you're a lady, I'm actually even seeing guys these days are very heavy on beauty. They want to look good, and skincare and everything. Guys are very heavy on that. So I feel like it's such an amazing industry. If you're able to invest in the beauty industry, not only makeup, not only skincare, you can do hair. I feel like it's an industry that will never go haitaiisha kwa market. You will always be on market, because people will always paint their hairs, people will always buy wigs, people will always look for better ways to make themselves look prettier, you know. So those two industries are just the way to go. So if you're looking to invest on something, please consider those. So guys, I finished doing my makeup. I think I look really cute just to shoot some TikTok videos. I hope this helps someone restructure and also think about the way they want to invest their money and the way they want to structure their business and also everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Honestly, I feel really cute. I'm just going to be shooting the bomb ass TikTok videos. So please, if you don't follow me on TikTok, I'll leave the link on the description box. So please go follow me there. And yes, guys, this is the end of today's video. I hope it wasn't that long. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just felt like we should have that sit down where we talk about different things here and there. I'm thinking of bringing back 2 Cents with Liz, whereby we just discuss about money, politics, everything here and there. Not every day, but once in a while. It's nice to just, you know, for me, such topics are really interesting for me. I don't know about you guys, but please comment down below on what you think. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye, and see you on my next one.